Hey everyone, it's Jay popping on. Are you feeling stuck? Are you feel like you're just drained, working so hard and never getting ahead? Even the thought of maybe possibly retiring early seems so out there. You're not alone. I started this big digital business over over 4.5 years ago. And I just got home. It's what is today? Thursday afternoon, sitting here with Charlie Boy. Thought I'd do a little bit of business, and that's a nice thing. This is my office view today. It's so beautiful here in Ontario. I was talking to a business owner this morning, and you know, working 12, 15-hour days, and you look back over the year and you say, what did I really do? I just worked my tail off, and there's not a whole lot to show for it. I wasn't educated for a long time. My husband's in the renovation world. And it's not like we didn't do a trip a year and things like that, but it was really saving for that. And, you know, when you work so hard and you think, shouldn't I have something to show for it? Shouldn't I have at least some savings? I didn't have anything saved for retirement. And that really, really bugged me because I put my heart and soul in when I did work, and nothing was changing. Because when you get to a certain cap, that's all you're making, right? That's when I started looking online. Everything was going that way, and if I didn't get on the bandwagon, I'm so glad I did, because now, I just came from the bank. I deposited another, I think it was $1,725. That would have took me almost 2-3 weeks teaching. So I decided for myself to change. And I decided to embrace the unknown, because I didn't know what was going to be ahead. I knew I had to work at this business. I knew that it wasn't a get rich quick. I knew that it was going to pay high commission if I didn't quit, and if I just kept going. And I've been doing that. It's an enjoyable business, getting set up, having, like, I would be your coach, and we are going to teach you everything, how to run a business online. And if you're tired of being tired, and if you're tired of just working for Fridays, and I say it all the time, I used to have a calendar. I used to cross off the days. I used to memorize when the next weekend was, or when the next long weekend was, or when the next week off was. If people are okay with that. I wasn't okay with that. I didn't want to retire when I was 65. I wanted to do it now. But how was I going to do it? So watch our webinar tonight. It's live. I want to invite you to that. If you've been following me for a long time and you want details, watch the free webinar, www.jwaylive.ca. It's in the caption there. If you're really serious, are you looking for change? Maybe you just want to check it out, right? And that's okay. That's what I did at first. But I really wanted to know everything. When they offered the $149 one-time fee and it was refundable for 30 days, I jumped on it, because I wanted for myself all the details, commission, what money there is to come in. Any legit business, guys, there's going to be an investment. If you think there's not, then I don't know. That's just not. They're not. It's probably a scam, and it's not on the up and up. This is a registered business, #1 selling system in the world. Some of our top leaders went to Vancouver and got checks for $415,000 for a month. That's a month pay. That's a wage that someone would make in 4 or 5 years. It's big, life-changing income. And for me, I just wanted $1,000 more a month. I really did. I wanted to save it. I wanted to travel when I wanted to, and that's what I wanted when I first started. Just that $1,000 a month. because I didn't have any savings, and I wanted to feel, it's that secure. It's like that secure feeling, right? And, as I grew my business, the, the income was, $1,500, that type of thing. And then it grew to like 2,300, and more and more and more and more. And, like I said, I just deposited another 1,700. That's 2 days pay, that it's life changing. I was able to retire early and go to town in the middle of the day. So start creating your life. But guys, it's going to take a little work. This is a business. It's no different if you went and bought a Tim Hortons or going into a franchise. This is a digital business. But the nice thing is, and I'm going to say this over and over and over, a lot of it's automated for you. So if you're not tech savvy, no worries. I wasn't either. I didn't even know what a Zoom was. If you do not have a business background, that's okay. I didn't either. I taught young children, right? If you don't know where to start, you don't even know what a funnel is or how to even start online, either did I. We give you all the step-by-step training. It's all in video form. It's just been revamped. A lot of our community is being migrated into it right now as we speak. It's priceless. We have masterminds every week. We have, they're called daily drop-ins. It's like Zooms that from top leaders of any type of thing that you could think of for the business. I would be your coach. It goes on and on and on. Because for me, I didn't know how to start a business, let alone online. And not being tech savvy, I needed a system in place. So being automated, you're not selling, you're not bugging people. People are coming to you, right? We teach you how to leverage social media. We teach you how to have a successful business online. Thousands and thousands of people just like you and I. I was an educator. There's teachers, nurses, tradespeople, stay-at-home moms, doctors, lawyers. And you might say, why would a doctor or lawyer, they make good money, why would they be doing this business? You know why? Time freedom. Even though you like your job, you might find that you're not having the time to go do the things that you want. You either have money or no time, or you have time and no money. That was my story. I either had some money, but I had no time to do anything, or I had no time, but I had a little bit. Like I think it's a lot of people's stories, but nothing's going to change unless you change. And I've been talking about that because it's been really heavy on my heart. See your worth. I want people to see their worth. You can do anything you put your mind to. You really can. It's all about mindset. I'm no different from anybody. People always say, oh, but Jay, you can go live and you can talk. I was the most shyest person. I didn't even, the confidence that I've got from this business and knowing that you really can do anything you put your mind to. If you want to change bad enough, you're going to do what it takes. You just will. You're going to learn new things. You're going to apply them. And then you're going to see the checks come to your mailbox. It's as simple as that. People always say, well, how much will I make? Or how fast will I make it? It's up to you. We give you everything. Are you going to be plugged into it every day? Are you going to build your business? You will see results. It's as simple as that, right? So, I post on my stories, what other business owners make. I mean, there's so many young people too. I wish I had found this business when I was younger, but like retired in their 20s and 30s, like, what's that all about? That's not something from my generation. I went to school. I got a job, and you just do what you do, and you have to work till you're 65. And even then, I would have had to get a part-time job. It's reality. Things are so expensive. So if you're tired of doing the same old, if you're really tired of working for the weekend, if you're tired of not having savings, if you're tired of, maybe your children have grown up and gone, and it's like, hey, it's time to, wait a second here. I've helped them. I got to help myself. And that was me. And I said to my husband, I'm doing this. And he's like, you're doing what? And I'm like, I'm doing this digital business. Oh, you sure? Yeah. I've looked into it. It's registered. I get a T4. Like, It's legit, guys. It's been around for years, and it's changing people's lives. It's okay to be skeptical. I get that. But if you don't jump out of your comfort zone, if you don't try something new, you'll never know. So watch our webinar tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you can't catch that, catch the latest replay, and see if it's a fit for you. It may not be, but you'll never know until you watch it. It could be the best 90 minutes. You don't know. It was for me, and it was at nighttime, and my husband was already in bed, and I jumped in. I paid that $149, and I got the information, and I got my business set up. I was probably set up in about, I was pretty keen, but it was probably 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, you know? So that was 4.5 years ago. Did I think I would be retired sitting here on a Thursday afternoon, working from wherever I want, travel when I want? No. Well, part of me did, because I knew what this business could give me, but I had to believe in myself, and I want you to believe in yourself. And I would love to be your coach. I was just having a business meeting with another business owner out west, and long hours, man, 15-hour days. Doesn't even hardly see his wife. Like, that's no way to live, guys. You know, they'll replace you in an instant. Trust me. And take charge of your financial future. You know what? You may love your job. I love teaching. I still even teach sometimes at the college. I love it. I love it. But it's not consuming, right? It's not like taking 40, 50, 60 hours of your week. Start making choices. And money does that. Unfortunately, it does. I mean, fortunately, it does. But this business isn't just about that. Yes, money changes things. Yes, it gives you choices. But, you know, the growth that you're going to have in yourself, if you're ready for the ride, I will tell you, embrace that unknown. Embrace it. I've never thought my life could be like this. I never did, because I was always stuck in that one way. And I had to get my butt in gear and change things up. And you can too. I'm no different from anybody. Anyways, I will let you go. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. If you're following me for the first time, welcome. I'm here with Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy is still going viral, my sweetheart. He's 13 years old. And him eating his whipped cream for his birthday, it's like 130,000 views. You know, he's a big reason too. I didn't like leaving him every day when I had to go to work. Are you kidding me? He used to give me the cold shoulder. Now he knows I'm here whenever I want to be here. And that's kind of neat too, you know? And yeah, life's for living, guys. So tonight's our webinar. Catch it. If you can't, latest replay. Pay that $149. It's 30 days refundable. You'll get into our community, and you'll see what people make. You'll see real people like you and I. Check over those discovery videos. It'll give you all the information so that you can make an informed decision for you and your family. And if it is, Jay, you'll have my calendar link there. We'll set up a Zoom. As many calls as you need, right? I want to say congratulations to another business owner that came in, you know? Like, there's so many people that need to change. You can't keep doing the same thing and not getting ahead. It's just not, it wasn't cool for me, you know? It gets to the point where you need that change. And yeah, so if that sounds like you and it's resonating with you, reach out. Hello, Sriman. Where are you watching from? I am a coach too, yes, and I work my way up to a coach, and all that just means is, you know, you've been in the business for a little while, and because we have lanes of how you make your money, and you know, that's another passive income, right? It's the sky's the limit, and it's just been a blessing, and the people I get to meet and get to work with, and oh, it's refreshing, you know, not being around negative Nellies. I'm not that type of person. So it was a real refreshing change. And now I can take my own time back and change my world and change how I live my life, because it's short, right? Massachusetts, USA. Well, my sister lives in Georgia. They were just here for a wedding, and US. I don't think I've, no, I haven't been to Massachusetts. Uh, I've been to the US many times. I tend to do a lot of cruises out of either Miami or Fort Lauderdale. That's probably my favorite place. But yeah, and I've been to Disney many times because that was where our honeymoon was. So yeah, and that's a nice thing. The world's out there. If you're a traveler like me, like you want to explore things, and I just never could. I mean, I had to pay bills and like everybody else, but to have savings and to have, I don't know, it's a different world, but you got to take action, and why not plug into, you know, the number one selling system in the world. And if you're like me that doesn't want to do the house parties and the selling and that, this will be for you because we don't have to. Our automated system does that for us, and you can, so that you can enjoy, the things that you love. So have a good day or night wherever you're watching from, everyone. Reach out, watch the webinar. If it seems like something that you want to do, awesome. Pay the 149. I'll see you on the inside. We'll be talking, and you can still go from there. You have the power. You always have the choice. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is, oh my, get ready for the ride. And there's a lot of blessings to come. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, Riemann.